Hi there. Welcome to Storytime. My name is Miss Rachel, and I'm going to read two amazing books to you today. Before we begin, I figure I should share with you why I chose these books. The first is about something I hold very dear to my heart, theater. Whether it be musicals or straight plays, nothing is more exciting than performing and dancing and singing on a stage. So this first book is about the amazing, talented women who have graced our stages all over the world. A is for Audra. A is for Audra, who awes and amazes. With each line and note, all the critics sing praises. B is for Barbara, and Barbara too, both versatile vocalists equaled by few.
I guess my luck.
Okay.
Because this is a poo-poo.
A boo-boo? Okay.
B is for Christine's crystal clear intonations, for which she won Tonys and standing ovations.
Look, each one is a different letter.
And D is for Dolly, the devious dame, played by Carol, Pearl, and Bet, and too many to name.
What's the next letter?
E.
E is for Elaine, whose delivery delights, and who often performed wearing little but tights. F is for Flossie, whose dazzling dancing made equal threats feisty, fierce, and entrancing. What comes next? G is for Gertrude, whose greatest success was a king teaching tutor who dressed to impress. Here comes H is the heavenly Heather Headley,
H.
whose turn as Aida was daring.
That way looks very...
Right, she looks serious. Yeah. What comes next?
What's after H?
I.
I is for Adina, whose vocals you all know. Or from Letting It Go. J is for Julie, silvery soprano, as bright as a bell and as pure as a piano. K is for Kristen, whose range stupefies in spite of her small, less than 5 foot tall size.
What's the next letter after K?
K.
No, after
K.
After K.
Oh. L.
L is for Leah, who's the voice of Mulan, who broke Broadway's hearts as the first Miss Saigon.
Oh.
M is Ms. Mary Martin, whose vibrance and verve gave Peter his pluck and Maria her nerve. What comes next? L. M. M's for Nell Carter, who had Broadway Raven when she crooned Fats Waller, ain't misbehaved.
But it's N again.
No, it's N. That's the letter N.
And now there's O's, the outstanding Miss Kelly O'Hara, as Nellie Francesca, Miss Anna.
What I thought M comes after N.
No, it's M and O.
And then we have what?
What's after O?
P.
For Patty, who's Belle
What comes after that?
So mighty,
What?
and Reno so sassy.
It's after P.
Let me find out.
You'll find out.
It was for Broadway's unquestionable queen.
Right.
A glamorous goddess on stage and on screen. She's brilliant and bold and has talent in meters. Ladies and gentlemen, Bernadette Peters.
Oh, what's next? After Q. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q.
R.
R is for Rose, Broadway's maddest of mothers. In show-stopping terms, but by Miss Merman and
What
others.
does it say?
I bet you don't know the next letter after R.
Sing.
A, B, C, D, E, F,
G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S.
S, good job.
S.
Ah!
No, S.
S is for Sutton, who's singing and tapping.
I
He's
said
sexy chanting and cheering and clapping. It's also for Sondheim, who wrote these plum parts for women with substance, with strength, and with smarts.
Dad, you didn't know that I was saying
S. S. What's after S?
T.
T is for Tanya, whose Titanic range includes jelly/jam and Carolyn or change.
Goes you. You!
U's for Miss Uggams, whose charm is contagious each time she busts out on the great white way stages. We're almost there. What's next?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W,
That was it. V.
W, V.
It's me! V is for Victoria, whose voice cracks. Score, but great or dramatic. And then
W.
W is the wondrous Miss Lilia's White, whose riffs, runs, and scats sound so wonderfully right. Then we have,
These divas are dynamos.
and you should know them, but didn't fit anywhere else in this poem. So here's some extra exceptional names of exalted, exciting, and excellent.
Kyle with Z next.
After X is what?
You know who's last?
After Y is Z.
Yeah, but we just did
Take
that.
a guess. Z is Liza with a Z, not an S.
That's X.
Good job! You finished
What do you
the
think?
Up next, Pig the Pug.
This book belongs to Pig. Pig the Pug. Pig the Pug, and I'm sorry to say, he was greedy and selfish in most every way. He lived in a house with a wiener dog, Trevor, but when he was nice to him, I'll tell you, never. You've got some great toys there, poor Trevor would say, but Pig would just grumble, they're mine, go away. But it might be more fun, Trevor said to Pig, if we both played together. Well, Pig flipped his wig. No, they're mine, didn't you hear? Only mine. You keep your paws off them. They're mine, mine, mine. I know what your game is. You want me to share, but I'll never do it. I won't. I swear. And with that, he proceeded to gather his stuff and make a big pile with a huff and a puff. And once he had gathered them up in a pile, he howled from the top with a satisfied smile. There, shouted Pig. Now you won't get my loot. It's mine, 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 mine. So why don't you scoot? But just at that moment, poor Trevor did see the pile was wobbling. Oh, dear me. Watch out up there, good Trevor did cry. But the shame of it was, well, pugs cannot fly. These days it's different, I'm happy to say. It's so very different in most every way. Yes, Pig shares his toys now, and Trevor's his friend, and they both play together. While Pig's on the mend. The end. Let me know if there's more you want to hear me read. I'm happy to do more of these, as many as you'd like. And while we're all apart from each other, just know this. I know this is hard and we all miss each other greatly, but we're all still together. And at the end of the day, you're amazing and strong and everything's gonna be okay. Thanks for joining me for Storytime. Bye.